And good morning, everyone. It is Thursday, August 8th. Let there be no debate. The day is starting off great. The sun is shining, a few birds are singing, and there could be storms in the air later on today. There is a little bit of patchy fog in some locations this morning. Places like Butler, Katanning, Indiana. It's not going to be around very long, but there is a little fog in parts of the area this morning. Otherwise, you're probably waking up to what I am, which is sunshine in your eyes, and that is always a good thing. Speaking of which, the sun came up this morning at 6:24, so it's been up for about 36 minutes. Average highs are 82 and 62, and if you are wondering about the allergy index, once again today, ragweeds are in the moderate range. Good morning, good morning, good morning. In case you missed it yesterday, I wanted to make the announcement again that according to the Pittsburgh City paper, you guys have done it again. We were voted best or favorite local TV personality by the Pittsburgh City paper. I stumbled upon those results yesterday, and I want to thank you once again from the bottom of my heart. It is truly humbling that you guys have bestowed upon me that much love and support. So I thank you once again from the bottom of my heart. We have now won Best of the Burg, according to Pittsburgh Magazine, and Best Local TV Personality, even though I'm technically not on TV, by the Pittsburgh City paper. So thank you, thank you, thank you once again. Again, the day's starting off great. Looks really good outside right now. I'm going to disappear behind the sun in a little bit of shade here, and we're going to talk some weather information this morning on this 8th day of August. As I mentioned, it's 8/8 today. Mid-60s across the area right now, mostly about 65 degrees, with those dew points running really close to the air temperature, and light winds again this morning. That means that there is some patchy fog, as I mentioned, in a few locations, not everywhere, but some isolated spots picking up on at least some fog this morning. Some birthdays today of people that you may know. If you know somebody who's celebrating, they do so with tennis star Roger Federer. Celebrates his birthday today. Shawn Mendes, who was just in Pittsburgh 2 days ago, he has a birthday today. Actor Dustin Hoffman celebrates his birthday today. Many movies Dustin Hoffman starred in. I remember Kramer versus Kramer. That was one of his first really big ones. And also Robin Quivers. If you're a fan of the Howard Stern show, you know who Robin Quivers is. Pretty much his right-hand radio personality. Today is National Frozen Custard Day. It is National Happiness Happens Day, and hopefully you will be happy all day today. And it is National Dollar, not George Washington, but National Dollar Day today, where we celebrate the U.S. dollar. So that is today, and I have some fun facts about the U.S. dollar coming up in just a couple of minutes. As always, here on Wake Up Whiteboard Weather, your get up and go weather information you need to know. We are sponsored by my friends at WetGo Car Wash, with many locations located throughout Western Pennsylvania. A big thank you to my fine friends at WetGo for sponsoring our Wake Up Whiteboard segment. All right, without further ado, let us get to the whiteboard for today. It is right back there, and I'm going to flip it around for you so you can see it a little better, so you don't have to read it backwards. So here we go. Here's what the whiteboard looks like this morning. First, we'll start with current conditions. 65, southwest wind at 3, dew points at 64, so some very light winds this morning, and not too bad in the temperature department. Actually feels comfortable outside at the moment. The breakdown of the day today, again, we are sponsored by WetGo Car Wash. Thank you so much. 8 a.m., fair skies, 67 degrees, partly sunny. Could get breezy as we head through the afternoon, so we'll say noontime temperature, probably about a 10 to 12 mile an hour wind on top of the partly sunny skies. And then between 3 and 7 o'clock is, I think, when we see scattered showers or a couple of thunderstorms. I think the Potential is there for some isolated strong storms between 3 and 7 o'clock this afternoon, with the main threats being for gusty winds and small hail. That's not to say you couldn't get a downpour of rain, but I think given the storm motion, they should be moving quickly, that any flooding concerns will be very minimal. If you do get a heavy downpour of rain, it shouldn't last that long, given the fact the storm should be moving along at a rate of about 35 to 40 miles an hour. So again, and that doesn't mean everyone is going to see a strong storm this afternoon. I think the storms will hit and miss. I think everyone will see some showers move through with a line just ahead of a cold front later on today and into the early part of this evening. So that is your get up and go weather information you need to know. Information for today, sponsored by, again, WetGo. So keep your head up, eye to the sky, weather aware between 3 and 7 o'clock this afternoon. Lynn asked where about will storms happen, hence the word isolated. Don't know where they will happen, but I do know that there'll be showers. Everyone's going to see some rain at some point between 3 and 7 o'clock. Some of you will see a thunderstorm, some will not. Hard to say exactly where the storms will occur, but just know that 4-hour window between 3 and 7 o'clock this afternoon. Very quickly, if you're out in the New Stanton area this morning, I will be at the grand opening celebration of the brand new GetGo in New Stanton. It's right off of Blair Boulevard. I'll be there this morning, 9:30. I think the grand opening celebration starts at 10 o'clock. So if you're in the area, stop by, say hi. There's a grand opening celebration that starts at about 10 a.m. But I'll be out there starting at about 9:30. And your facts of the day, based on the fact that it's Dollar Day, has nothing to do with, you could visit the dollar store today and you can get something for $1. But did you know it costs 5.4 cents to produce a single U.S. dollar? That's actually pretty good margins for the U.S. government, because it takes 1.5 cents to produce 1 penny. Not good margins. The pyramid on the back of the dollar bill, that thing, the pyramid represents the young United States. There are 13 steps on that pyramid representing the original 13 colonies, and the little eye at the top is the eye of Providence that represents an all-seeing God. So that's your sort of dollar fact. And currently the Federal Reserve estimates there are 11.7 billion $1 bills in circulation. So almost 12 billion of these are currently in circulation. So that is your little bit of dollar trivia for the day. And you got that for free. Free dollar trivia. That's going to do it for today. As always, I appreciate it. Remember that every minute you are angry, you lose 60 seconds of happiness. Have yourself a great day. I'll see you at 3 o'clock for a regular edition of Whiteboard Weather.